Have you ever been jolted awake in the middle of the night by a sudden, stabbing pain in your calf? So intense that you had to jump out of bed, massage it, pace around, and still, the relief didn't come right away? If you've experienced this, you're not alone. Statistics show that over 60% of adults, especially older adults, frequently suffer from nighttime muscle cramps. This is one of the most common causes of disrupted sleep, significantly affecting both health and quality of life. But here's the surprising part. The solution isn't found in any expensive medication. It might already be sitting right there on your breakfast plate, in a simple form that most people tend to overlook. In today's video, we're going to explore 3 incredibly familiar foods. You might even be eating them every day, yet few people realize they possess powerful properties that can help prevent and soothe muscle cramps effectively. And the best part? They're all natural ingredients. No need for medications or supplements. You'll discover why these seemingly ordinary foods can have such a powerful impact on your nervous system and muscles, and how exactly they work inside your body. We'll also share real stories from older adults who improved their sleep quality simply by adding one small item to their breakfast, and practical, easy-to-follow tips so you can start right away. Get ready to turn your everyday meals into a natural remedy for your legs and your sleep. Let's start with a familiar food, eggs. Don't underestimate them. Eggs are the Swiss Army knife of the nutrition world. Not only are they a staple ingredient in countless dishes, but they're also an excellent source of high-quality protein, containing all the essential amino acids your body needs. From a simple boiled or fried egg at breakfast to more elaborate dishes like pastries, pasta, or salads, eggs play a vital role, not just in flavor, but also in nutritional value. Meet Uncle George, a retired carpenter living in the peaceful suburbs of Ohio. At 72, after a lifetime of hard work with hands and feet that rarely took a break, he thought he had finally earned the right to enjoy restful sleep every night. But reality had other plans. Uncle George was frequently jolted awake in the middle of the night by intense cramps in his calves. So painful they had to get out of bed, pace around the room, and massage his legs, yet the pain still lingered. This happened almost every week, leaving him exhausted, irritable, and mentally drained. After an examination, the doctor advised Uncle George to supplement his diet with more minerals, especially magnesium and potassium, through pills. He followed the advice and stuck with it for several weeks, but didn't notice any significant improvement. Things started to change when his granddaughter, a senior student majoring in nutrition, came to visit during summer break. After hearing about his condition, she didn't offer any complicated advice. Instead, she simply said, "Grandpa, just try eating one egg every morning, every day for just 1 week." Uncle George was skeptical. He'd eaten eggs before, of course, but never regularly or with much thought. This time, though, he decided to take it seriously. 1 boiled egg every morning, without missing a day. And to his surprise, after just 5 or 6 days, he noticed he could sleep through the night without waking up from that all-too-familiar pain. A week later, the nighttime cramps were completely gone. That one simple habit, 1 egg each morning, brought back the peaceful sleep that even the supplements hadn't been able to restore. So, why could 1 egg have such a noticeable effect in preventing muscle cramps? The answer lies in the unique nutritional composition that eggs possess. Small but powerful. Here are the 3 main factors that make eggs a valuable ally for your legs. Complete protein. Eggs are one of the few natural foods that provide a complete source of protein, meaning they contain all 9 essential amino acids that the body cannot produce on its own. These amino acids play a foundational role in building and repairing muscle tissue, helping muscles maintain stable, resilient function. When the body is deficient in amino acids, especially after middle age, muscles can become weak, vulnerable, and prone to cramping. Consuming enough high-quality protein from eggs every day is an effective way to support muscle recovery after activity and reduce the risk of sudden muscle cramps at night. Vitamin D, not only known as the sunshine vitamin. Vitamin D plays a crucial role in calcium absorption, a mineral that is essential for muscle contraction and relaxation. Without enough vitamin D, even if you supplement with calcium from food or pills, your body won't be able to absorb effectively. This can lead to calcium deficiency in muscle tissue, increasing the risk of cramps. Eggs, especially the yolk, are one of the few natural foods that contain vitamin D, helping you absorb calcium more efficiently, which in turn stabilizes muscle contraction and significantly reduces sudden pain. These are too often overlooked but extremely important nutrients for nervous system health. Vitamin B12 helps protect the myelin sheath, the insulating layer around nerve fibers, allowing signals between the brain and muscles to be transmitted quickly and accurately. Meanwhile, choline, which is abundant in eggs, plays a role in synthesizing acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter that controls muscle movement. When the body is deficient in these 2 nutrients, muscle control signals can become disrupted or misfired, leading to muscle spasms, twitches, and even uncontrollable cramps. Regularly consuming eggs can help the nervous system function smoothly, effectively preventing nighttime cramps. When it comes to muscle cramps, there's still a common concern that many older adults hesitate to ask. Does eating eggs increase cholesterol? This is a very common and reasonable question. For many years, eggs were labeled as harmful to heart health because they contain a significant amount of cholesterol. However, modern research has painted a very different picture. In fact, for individuals in good health, eating 6 to 7 eggs per week, roughly 1 egg a day, as part of a balanced and healthy diet is completely safe and even beneficial. The cholesterol found in food like eggs is not the main factor that raises blood cholesterol levels, as many once believed. Most of the cholesterol in our bodies is produced by the liver, and it is more strongly influenced by factors like saturated fats, refined sugars, and a sedentary lifestyle rather than from eggs. Furthermore, eggs don't just provide cholesterol. They also come packed with a range of valuable nutrients such as lecithin, which helps metabolize fats, omega-3 fatty acids found in free-range or organic eggs, and antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, all which benefit heart health and overall well-being. Therefore, for most people, especially older adults without a significant history of heart disease or severe lipid disorders, eating eggs regularly each day is not only harmless, it can actually help improve muscle, nervous system, and even eye health. Next up is a simple food, bananas. But don't underestimate their benefits. Bananas are not only a popular, easily found, and easy-to-eat fruit, but they're also a true nutritional treasure. Margaret, 68 years old, living in Tampa, used to think bananas were just for kids. In her mind, they were a light snack often seen in the hands of children after school or as part of the breakfast of busy people. She herself was loyal to traditional meals and rarely paid attention to a lone banana in the fruit basket. But everything changed one evening when she experienced such intense muscle cramps that she couldn't move her leg. The pain came on suddenly and fiercely, causing her family to rush her to the emergency room in the middle of the night. At the clinic, after examining her and ruling out serious causes, the doctor asked her a question that seemed simple. "Are you getting enough potassium?" She was puzzled. What was potassium? It turned out that it's one of the most common causes of muscle cramps, and she had never paid attention to making sure she was getting enough of it. After hearing the doctor's advice, she started eating one banana every day, a small but consistent change. To her surprise, within just a few weeks, the muscle cramps disappeared. She laughs as she recalls that now. The banana every morning is not just a new habit, but a little friend that helps her sleep peacefully each night. Why are bananas so effective? It's no coincidence that many people consider bananas a natural remedy for muscle and nerve issues. First and foremost, it's thanks to potassium, a mineral that acts like a conductor in the nervous system. Potassium helps transmit electrical signals from the brain to the muscles, coordinating smooth contractions and relaxations. When the body lacks potassium, these signals become erratic, leading to abnormal muscle cramps, especially at night. Next is magnesium. Though less talked about, it's incredibly important. Magnesium acts like an internal pacemaker within muscle cells, helping prevent them from becoming overly tense. When magnesium levels are low, muscles tend to stay in a constantly excited state, leading to uncomfortable and prolonged cramps. We also can't overlook vitamin B6, a quietly essential nutrient. B6 plays a key role in maintaining the stable function of the nervous system, supporting production of neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine. Additionally, B6 helps reduce inflammation, regulate cellular activity, and contributes to relieving stiffness and aches, especially in older adults. These three components form a power trio that helps the body maintain electrolyte balance, reduce the risk of cramps, and support overall nervous system function. And surprisingly, all of them can be found in a single, seemingly simple banana. The third item is a group of foods often overlooked: seeds and nuts. If bananas are considered a quick rescue, a solution when the body is crying out for minerals, then seeds are the long-term strategy, a kind of sustainable investment in health. Many people think of seeds as random snacks: a few sunflower seeds, a handful of almonds, or some cashews in a trail mix. But few realize they are nutritional powerhouses, rich in nutrients that strengthen muscles, regulate the nervous system, and help maintain the body's internal balance. Tom and Linda, both in their 70s, began eating a small handful of nuts every afternoon. It happened quite naturally, not because of the doctor's advice or any structured diet plan. One day, Linda read in a magazine that nuts like almonds, walnuts, and pumpkin seeds could be beneficial for older adults, especially those who often experience cramps or soreness after physical activity. She didn't have high expectations, but thought, why not? It's worth a try. So every afternoon after lunch, instead of reaching for a cookie or a piece of candy like they used to, the two of them began sharing a small handful of mixed nuts. At first, it was just a simple habit, like making tea or watering the plants. But over time, it became part of their routine. They chose unsalted, lightly roasted nuts, stored in a glass jar for easy access, and each would take a small handful for themselves, snacking while chatting about the little things that happened during the day. Then one day, Tom noticed something different. That morning, he had spent hours in the garden, turning soil, trimming grass, replanting flower beds that had been knocked over by the rain. Normally, after days like that, he would get cramps at night, a dull, pulling pain in his calf that woke him from sleep, forcing him to get up and massage it out. But that night, nothing happened. The whole night passed peacefully. At first, he thought maybe he just hadn't pushed himself too hard that day. But then it happened again, and again, several days of gardening without the usual aching pain. That's when he told Linda. Linda started to notice it too. She didn't garden as much as Tom, but she often helped with weeding or watering the plants. In the past, after bending down for a while, she would feel a tingling numbness in her legs and would have to sit and rest before continuing. But now, that no longer happened. The two of them looked at each other, then at the small jar of nuts sitting on the kitchen shelf. Could it really be because of these little nuts? Linda said, half surprised, half delighted. From that day on, they began eating nuts more regularly. It was no longer just a habit they were trying out. It became part of their daily rhythm, like a warm cup of tea in the afternoon or the gentle creak of the rocking chair on the porch. A small handful of nuts at lunch became a quiet symbol of self-care. Not loud, not rushed, but steady and enough to make a difference. Inside those tiny seeds lies an incredible combination of nutrients that work together to support muscle, bone, and nervous system health in a truly holistic way. Magnesium plus potassium. This duo works in tandem to help the body stay relaxed and balanced. Magnesium acts as a natural regulator for the muscles, preventing sudden cramps or stiffness after physical activity. Meanwhile, potassium helps maintain electrolyte balance, a crucial factor for smooth communication between nerve and muscle cells. When the body lacks either of these minerals, nerve signals become disrupted, leading to cramps, tingling sensations, or fatigue after everyday activities like walking, gardening, or even just standing for long periods. Omega-3. This essential fatty acid is often associated with fatty fish, but few people realize that many seeds and nuts, like walnuts, flax seeds, and chia seeds, are rich sources of plant-based omega-3s. Omega-3s have natural anti-inflammatory properties, which play a key role in reducing joint pain and helping connective tissues function more smoothly. Beyond that, omega-3s also improve blood circulation, delivering oxygen and nutrients to every muscle and nerve cell, helping reduce fatigue and enhance recovery after light physical activity. Protein plus fiber. One of the most lasting benefits of regularly eating nuts and seeds is the support they provide in maintaining muscle mass and steady energy levels. The plant-based protein in seeds doesn't just help repair muscle tissue after activity. It also plays a key role in preserving muscle in older adults, who naturally tend to lose muscle mass over time. Alongside that is fiber, which slows down digestion, helps stabilize blood sugar levels, and keeps you feeling full longer. The result? You not only feel less fatigued throughout the day, but you also avoid those sudden energy crashes that leave you sluggish and drained. All of these components, when combined in a small handful of seeds and nuts, create a naturally powerful and convenient support package, helping the body grow stronger little by little each day without the need for medications or complicated treatment plans. Pumpkin seeds are especially rich in magnesium, a vital mineral for relaxing muscles and preventing involuntary spasms. Magnesium deficiency is a silent culprit behind muscles remaining in a constant state of tension, often leading to cramps, particularly at night. Just a small handful of pumpkin seeds each day can significantly help soothe the muscular system, promoting deeper sleep that isn't interrupted by sudden bouts of pain. Almonds are a rich source of potassium, an essential electrolyte that plays a key role in transmitting signals between nerves and muscles. When the body is low on potassium, these signals become disrupted, causing muscles to contract abnormally and leading to cramps. In addition, almonds contain healthy unsaturated fats, the friendly kind of fat that enhances the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin E. This contributes to reducing inflammation and protecting muscle tissue from minor damage after physical activity. Walnuts offer unique benefit, omega-3, a powerful anti-inflammatory fatty acid. In cases where muscle cramps stem from chronic tension or low-grade inflammation, omega-3 helps soothe irritated tissues and supports healthy blood circulation. As a result, it can significantly reduce the frequency and intensity of muscle cramps. Pro tip: when choosing nuts and seeds to include in your diet, pay attention to their salt content. Salted or seasoned varieties can cause the body to lose water more quickly, especially if you're not drinking enough fluids throughout the day. Dehydration is one of the most common causes of muscle cramps, as it disrupts electrolyte balance and interferes with muscle function. That's why it's best to opt for unsalted or dry roasted nuts to avoid this issue. If you're used to the salty flavor, you can start by mixing unsalted nuts with a small portion of salted ones, then gradually reduce the ratio of salted nuts over time. This helps your taste buds adjust while still protecting your muscle health and lowering your risk of cramps. If you've been quietly enduring daily muscle cramps, especially at night, during rest, or after light activity, know that you are not alone, and more importantly, you are not powerless. That sudden pain, the stiffness, or being jolted awake by a muscle spasm in the middle of the night is not something you have to simply live with forever. The human body has an incredible capacity to heal, as long as you give it the right conditions to do so. Even the smallest changes in your daily diet can make a noticeable difference. Adding a handful of nuts, eating a banana or an egg each morning, or simply drinking a glass of water at the right time. These seemingly minor actions are actually ways of supplying your body with key minerals like magnesium, potassium, omega-3s, and protein, all of which help soothe your muscles, stabilize your nervous system, improve mobility, and promote deeper sleep at night. There's no need for sudden overhauls or strict regimes. Just consistency, mindfulness, and listening to your body. Let food become your first medicine, especially when it's tasty, accessible, affordable, and most importantly, effective. Your body will thank you for it. Every time you choose nuts over a sugary snack or fruit instead of fast food, you're actively making a sustainable investment in your own well-being. And don't forget this: a small change today can lead to a big difference tomorrow. Starting with a light lunch or a small bag of seeds in your drawer, you are steadily building a body that is healthier, stronger, and more comfortable with each passing day. If you found this video helpful, don't hesitate to hit the like button to support the channel and share it with your loved ones and friends, especially those who are dealing with muscle cramps, sleepless nights, or post-exercise soreness. You never know. One small video might help someone improve their health a little more each day. Do you have any personal tips for preventing cramps? Maybe it's a certain food, a simple stretch before bed, or a small morning habit. Feel free to share in the comments below. Your tip might be just what someone else needs. And if you're interested in health, nutrition, and simple healthy habits, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss our upcoming videos. We'll keep bringing you practical, easy to follow content to help you live healthier, happier, and more fully every single day. Thanks for watching all the way through.